Hello and welcome to the Filmhouse Show, the home of movies and cinema in Nigeria. My name is Peace Odiete and I'm coming to you straight from the Leisure Mall in Surulere, where I'll be having a fun time at the Filmhouse Cinema. The key to what we do is to keep you involved in the cinema experience. So if you missed past episodes or you just want to keep up to date with us, then follow us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook, it is the Filmhouse Cinema. On Twitter, it's at Filmhouse Cinema. And on Instagram, it's at Filmhouse Cinema. And of course, we are on YouTube, so you can simply search the Filmhouse Show. Stay tuned to find out what's happening on the show today.
We have a rundown on the latest film showing in cinemas across Nigeria. We have director Daniel Emeke Oriahi in the house to talk about Quentin Tarantino's new film, Hateful Eight, out this weekend. On Once to Watch, we speak with producer Elvis Chooks. It's all about movie fans across our cinemas on Fan Zone. It's a packed show, so stay tuned.
I'm here at the ticket stand to get my movie tickets and a couple of treats to go with it, of course. Let's see what other cinema goers came to watch.
I'm here to watch Ride Along too.
Ride Along too, because I like Kevin Hart. It's very funny.
I'm yet to see a couple of days. Yeah, because I found it so interesting from my friends and some of my colleagues told me about the film.
I'm here to see Deadpool. I've seen the trailer, I've heard about the movie. I'm here with a friend, although, well, it's a nice movie from what I've seen, so I just want to see the complete movie.
I came to see Deadpool. I had fun. It's a great movie. I enjoyed it. The suspense and all, so fabulous. Okay.
If ancient films aren't really for you, then here are other films that might suit your preference.
Only safe thing to do is track a new course back up online.
While exploring the enchanted wilderness in 1823, legendary frontiersman Hugh Glass, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, sustains injuries from a brutal bear attack. When his hunting team leaves him for dead, Glass must utilize his survival skills to find a way back home to his beloved family.
Wait! You may be wondering why the red suit. Well, that's so bad guys can't see me bleed. This guy's got the right idea. He wore the brown pants. Cue the music.
Wade Wilson, a former Special Forces operative turned mercenary, is subject to a rogue experiment that leaves him with an accelerated healing power and adopts the alter ego, Deadpool. With help from mutant allies, Deadpool uses his new skills to hunt down the man who nearly destroyed his life. Brad Taggart, played by Will Ferrell, is a kind-hearted radio executive who wants to be the best possible stepfather to his wife's two children. When her ex-husband Dusty, played by Mark Wahlberg, breezes back into town, Brad's feelings of insecurity quickly develop into an inferiority complex. As Dusty demonstrates his flair for athletics, home repair and bad boy charisma, Taggart finds himself in a no-holds-barred battle to one-up his rival and win the approval of his family. A father is without the means to pay for his daughter's medical treatment, and as a last resort, he partners with a greedy co-worker to rob a casino. When things don't go their way, they're forced to hijack a city bus.
Or are you more interested in films from the local scene? Well, here's what's currently showing.
Couple of Days centers around three couples who decide to take a weekend getaway and head out to a friend's home in Ibadan. However, their happy break is ruined when gossip leads the couples to share more personal secrets than anyone is willing to reveal.
Good morning, ma. No, great meal.
Surulere is a romantic comedy about a frustrated young graduate, Arinde, whose chance meeting with a beautiful woman causes him to explore a get-rich-quick scheme to help him solve his financial woes.
So there you have it, so many great movies to choose from. We sat down with popular producer and director Elvis Chooks, whose new movie will be out in the cinema.
Hello, my name is Elvis Chooks, and I'm a multiple award-winning filmmaker. For the Wrong Reasons is a movie about people who took different kinds of decisions for the wrong reasons, be it professional, be it personal, be it relationship, most decisions that we are taking for the wrong reasons. We actually requested for several scripts, and we saw this particular one, and I read through and I felt, okay, I think this has a lot to do with everybody in general. People do things for certain reasons, and most times you might think it is right for the fact that you're compromising to do those things. It could actually be for the wrong reasons. And so this movie mirrors the lives of people who have made one mistake or the other, or who have taken some decisions because of the current situation they found themselves in, but obviously for the wrong reasons, and what they stand to understand when you take decisions for such reasons.
You're of no use to me! You're such a shameless guy!
Why we chose most of the cast for this movie is because we took our time to understand that most of the roles in the movie are very vital and important to the story, and such decisions we knew that it would be very important to cast the exact actors who will interpret those roles. Why we shot most of the scenes outside the country is because we have a story of Michael Godson, most young people who travel overseas, fall in love with these older people, hoping they're going to die, and they will their properties to them, and it never happened. And so we have to make sure that we are interpreting the roles in the exact scenario as it is in the script. And as such, we have to shoot in Las Vegas, Los Angeles, South Africa, and Nigeria. For the wrong reasons, I would say it is a true life story of different people put together. And why I think everybody needs to see this is that we learn. Life is like a very big institution. You learn every day. So watching this movie, you're going to see something that relates directly to you. Things that you did right, things that you did wrong, things that you're about to do, maybe for the wrong reasons. So you can actually know the consequences and then take your decision on time. Hello, my name is Elvis Chooks, multiple award-winning filmmaker, and you are watching Filmhouse Show. Don't touch that dial.
You are welcome back to the Filmhouse Show. My name is Piso Diete, and I am still hanging out at the Filmhouse Cinema in Surulere. Don't forget to keep up to date with us by following us on all our social media platforms. It's the weekend for epic historical drama movies with the release of two great movies, Macbeth and Hail Caesar. You can't beat these movies with their extravagant settings, their lavish costumes, and their awesome sword fights. You can't beat that, believe me. There is so much to choose from. So we're going to ask our fans, what are their favorite historical epic film dramas that they love? And I have a lot in my mind. I have 300, I have Gladiators, I have, okay, I can go on and on, but believe me, I'm not the film guru, okay? So let's hear what they have to say.
That would have been Things Fall Apart, but I would go with The Hobbit, Battle of the Five Armies. It's so far my best. I had to watch it again 2 days ago. It's so good. I refuse to delete it from my computer. It's awesome. I love that movie.
My favorite epic film is 300. Because I love it because of the cinematography and the stage, the sound effects, and the special effects was really 100. Lovely.
My favorite epic films is 300. Because I find out the film is an action film, and I like action films.
That would be Harry Potter. Harry Potter is like the best I've seen so far when it comes to epic.
Still on the topic of epic films, Macbeth, which is an adaptation of Shakespeare's classic, has been getting a lot of great reviews. From the award-winning producers of The King's Speech comes a breathtaking retelling of the classic, which a Scottish lord takes over the throne with the help of his wife. Let's see this featurette.
Come, you spirits that tend on mortal thoughts. Hail King that shall be.
Duncan comes here tonight. If we should fail,
We'll not fail.
we were going to treat Macbeth as a character who is suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. And so already he's having hallucinations, and there's a certain element of psychosis there, which runs right through to the banquet scene where he says himself, you know, if anybody knows me, they know that I have these sort of strange fits. So that obviously was something that was part of the man before we come to him in the play. And I thought that was a really helpful key into finding him.
I dare do all that may become a man. Who dares do more is none.
I knew that one day I would play Lady Macbeth, but I thought it would be in French and on stage. I couldn't miss this opportunity to play Lady Macbeth in English with the Shakespeare language. I had no doubt about saying yes.
Macbeth shall never vanquished be.
It reminded me a lot of a Western, and it reminded me kind of, I don't know, a landscape and an atmosphere that felt much more dangerous than probably what I'd seen in past productions of Macbeth. And then I guess the kind of shadow of war and how Macbeth responds to war and how that then plays into his ambitions to become king.
I am in blood. Stepped in so far.
It looks like a great one, right? Well, we have movie director Daniel Oriahi in the house. He's here to talk about Quentin Tarantino's new movie that is in the cinemas. In case you don't know him, he is the director of the blockbuster movie Taxi Driver, Okpanam. Yay!
Hi, everybody.
Why did you give me that look? It's a blockbuster movie, isn't it?
I don't know, maybe in the sense.
In the sense.
In the sense, yeah, I don't really know.
It's really a big film, I must say. It's in every cinema. A lot of people are giving it good reviews, including critics. So.
Critics, eh?
Yeah, including critics. So,
Interesting.
how was the experience? How was it directing that movie?
It was difficult. It was, it was an experience, over like 2 years trying to work out the script, trying to get the right funds, Then it was a film that we had to do like 80% of it at night. Yeah, so we had to shoot at night, and we only had a few hours to shoot during the night, and we had a lot of big stars in it. So, you have to manage these actors as well.
Okay.
And it was a Yoruba film, like 70% Yoruba, and I don't speak an iota, one word, one letter in Yoruba.
Wow, so how were you able to cope?
Because I was one of, we developed the story
together.
So from the onset it was always like, let's do a Yoruba movie, So I knew all the lines, I knew exactly what I wanted.
So even though they were speaking in Yoruba, you understood that, this person was talking about this particular situation?
Yeah, exactly.
So are you a fan of horror movies?
It depends. I think I'm drawn to any story whatsoever, as long as it's very, very intriguing to me, yeah.
Okay, you wonder why I asked that question. I know there's something about Quentin Tarantino's movie that it has to be gory, or there's a bit of blood splatter here and there.
It's not horror then. It's more about he sensationalizes violence in his films. So he does a lot of blood splattering,
and
a lot of killing.
Signature.
It's one of his signatures. But you see, Quentin Tarantino, the beautiful thing about Quentin Tarantino is that he's very eloquent in film. So he puts a lot of references when he's making his films. So he borrows from Chinese cinema, Japanese cinema, world cinema generally in making his films. So his films look very heavy because he's getting references from so many places. Yeah.
So if you were to pick a movie of his, which one would be your all-time favorite?
Pulp Fiction.
Okay, so that's your favorite of his
Yeah,
favorite
then I loved Kill Bill.
Kill Bill.
Yeah, I loved Kill Bill, especially one of the scenes everybody doesn't like or they talk about where Uma Thurman slashes like 100 gangsters with
she was pretty fierce.
That was insane.
But come to think of it, what's your expectation for this movie, Hateful Eight? Now he has a would I say history of having very strong action films and the gory scenes are just exceptional. What do you expect from it?
Well, personally for me, I think it's Quentin Tarantino first things first.
Yeah,
right?
so it has to be good.
It's a Western, so I'm thinking a lot of spaghetti Western references, like the Good, the Bad and Ugly kind of. You remember Good, the Bad and Ugly? You know, that kind of, then the music.
I'm thinking Death of the Actor.
Death of the Actor?
Death of the Actor, it happens all the time. Okay, most times.
Well,
Death of the main actor. Yes or yes?
The thing about Hateful Eight, I don't think there's just one actor. I think there's no major. Yeah,
okay.
like it's like an ensemble of a lot of people. So that alone is already like, okay, I would like to see. And the cast, it has this regular Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Kurt Russell. A lot of people that he's been working with, and you just know what to expect from them as filmmakers, as actors. So it's really brilliant.
Thank you very much. High five, high five.
All right.
Action.
Action.
All right, thank you so very much for joining us. Well, let's check out the trailer of this great anticipated movie.
Got room for one more? They call him the hangman. When the handbill says dead or alive, the rest of us just shoot you in the back, come up on top of a perch somewhere and bring you in dead over a saddle. But when John Roof, the hangman, catches you, you hang.
Get in, boys!
This here is Daisy Domergue. She's wanted dead or alive for murder. When that sun comes out, I'm taking this woman to hang. Is there anybody here committed to stopping me from doing that?
Well, well, well. Looks like Minnie's haberdashery is about to get cozy for the next few days.
Yes, it does.
One of them fellas is not what he says he is.
Move a little strange, you're gonna get a bullet. Not a warning, not a question, a bullet.
Now we're talking.
For the big news this week, remember, not so long ago we told you about the amazing deal that Filmhouse Cinemas signed with IMAX Corporation to bring you that image maximum, the first in West Africa. Now, the big news this week is that IMAX Corporation visiting Lagos State, visiting the site to check out how work is happening. So with me, I'm delighted to present and introduce to you the Vice President of IMAX Corporation, Mr. Giovanni Dolci. Giovanni, welcome to Nigeria again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's so good to be here.
Absolutely. It's really, really good to see you in Nigeria. The last time we saw, several months ago,
Yeah, it was more than 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago, actually.
That's right. And you've been to Nigeria. And about 7 months ago, we engaged and made this amazing deal, bringing IMAX to Lagos, and fantastic partnership with you.
Yeah, but this is a very special moment. I mean, we signed the deal and we announced it obviously last June at Cine Europe, which was extremely exciting. But it's even more exciting to be here now and to be visiting the actual site and to see that works are undergoing and to be able to finally tell people that they will very soon have their IMAX theater.
Fantastic here in Nigeria.
Yeah.
You know, excellent. You know. So what do you think? What do you think of what we're putting up in Lagos?
The site is exceptional. It's really, really good. It was a pleasure to see construction happening, to see the location, obviously such a premium location, and also to discover the wonderful projects that your architects and your team have put together. It's going to be very, very good. You know, we like theaters and cinemas that become destinations, reference theaters, and this is going to be one of them. It's going to be certainly one of the very best.
Excellent, excellent. I'll tell you something, Joe. Nigeria, there's a popular saying, we know they carry last. It means that we don't like being the last, So from what you've seen, the taste that you've seen on site, where do you think we rank?
Oh, come on, you're going to be definitely among the first. Yes. So it's a really good project. And you know, you nailed it. You share our vision, which is delivering the very best movie-going experiences possible to our audiences around the world. And that site has been conceived and built for that. You want to get people excited, you want people to get out of their apartments, come to your new site, and I'm sure they will sit down and say, wow, this is
fantastic, Father. And I'm pleased to hear that. You know, so I take it that IMAX Corporation that you represent is pleased with what we're doing in Lagos.
We're very pleased that you are doing an amazing job. Really looking forward to the opening. And the site, I'm sure, is going to be a very big success.
Okay, just to give a teaser and an appetizer, how do you think this the launch will be? Is this something that every single Nigerian from one part of Nigeria will want a ticket for?
Of course they will want one. I can't reveal too much detail because we are working together. It's a very important partnership, and this is a very important time in this partnership. The launch of the theater, how we position it in the market, and I'm so glad that our teams are working so well together, and they're conceiving a wonderful event from what I know.
Fantastic. You know, so guys, watch this space. Like always, for the best and the biggest industry news in Nigeria and indeed in West Africa, you've always got to stay tuned to the Filmhouse Show.
Nigerian British actor John Boyega bagged the Rising Star Award at the 69th British Academy of Film, Television Arts Award on February 14, 2016. He won the award for his role in Star Wars The Force Awakens. Other winners of the night include Leonardo DiCaprio, Brie Larson, Kate Winslet, and more. With 12 years after her first marriage, Nigerian actress, producer, and TV host Mona Lisa Chinda is rumored to be tying the knot once again. On Valentine's Day, pictures surfaced online from her wedding introduction, which was reportedly held in her father's house in Port-Harcourt, Rivers State.
I hope you guys had fun with me at the cinema today. Don't forget you can tune into the show every week and follow us on all our major social media platforms. On Facebook, it is the Filmhouse Cinema. On Instagram, it's at Filmhouse Cinemas. And on Twitter, it's at Filmhouse Cinema. We're also on YouTube. Just search for the Filmhouse Show. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Let's